Hello there, this is Chadderbox, and I've been watching quite a lot of devlogs on YouTube recently instead of doing revision. In these devlogs, I've seen quite a lot of people doing the exact same thing that I'm doing in my game at the moment, which is level design. And if you don't know what my game is, it's an awesome rocket-powered platformer inspired by Quake and Team Fortress 2, where you must leap between hexagonal islands in order to reach the end as fast as possible. So, anyway, how do I actually design levels? Well, first I create something I call templates, which are little prefabs of my islands in game, which are the things that the player moves between. These allow me to quickly make levels, and so when I actually get round to them, they don't take ages to make. With the templates done, and probably a bit of coffee, I move on to the concept stage. This is where I do all of the thinking behind the creation of the levels, and I consider how they're going to play out. I try to be quite open-ended with my design, and so I try to think of methods that different players may take, and I also put immense thought into the mechanics that the player will be able to use during the level. For me at the moment, this mechanic that I'm using currently is quicksand, as my levels are set in the desert, and quicksand slows the player down, making them think more about an optimal course. With these considerations, I begin to create some level concepts. I do this with my trusty drawing tablet, and this tends to take about 10 to 20 minutes, depending on how complicated I want the level to be. As the game takes place in a 3D environment, and features a lot of verticality, and my drawings are obviously 2D, I make small notes as to the altitude of the islands. I also jot down where certain other items might be placed, like pickups. So, with that drawn out and planned, I go into Unity. I put the drawing up on my second monitor, and I begin to place down the islands according to that. Because all of my templates have already been created, and I also have a lot of experience in placing things down in Unity, it means that I can do this quite quickly, a factor that I regard quite highly, as I have very little time. After I create the base layout, I place down all the extra things, such as the pickups I mentioned earlier. After this, I test the level. This is really important, as levels do not always play out nicely as intended, and so I have to tweak them. This is arguably the most important step, so be sure not to skip it. While I test it, I write down some small notes, and I make some minor adjustments when I'm satisfied with the notes I've taken. So from there, my level is done. I add it to my build order and my list of levels, and so then it's playable in game. I hope you liked this video and possibly found it helpful, and if so, you want to see a bit more, then I highly recommend that you subscribe. Have a good day.